If you have a garden at home, do you ever pay attention to when hibernating insects wake up in your garden every year? They're all supposed to wake up in early to mid-March, according to a traditional Chinese almanac, which can be applied to other places in the temperate zone of the Northern Hemisphere. The Chinese almanac divides the year into 24 solar terms. Each solar term is 15 to 16 days long. The 24 solar terms have been recognized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization since 2016 as Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. The solar term during which insects and snakes wake up from hibernation is called 惊蛰 in Chinese. It usually starts on or around March 6th. It may be March 5th or March 7th, depending on when the sun reaches the celestial longitude of 345 degrees. Ancient Chinese meteorologists divided the solar term into 3 parts. They said the first part of the solar term is when peach trees come into bloom. The second part is when golden orioles start singing. The third part is when turtle doves become active and look like eagles. During this time of year, thunder often occurs in central and southern China, so people in central and southern China used to believe it was thunder that woke up hibernating creatures. Some of them even built a shrine for the god of thunder, and they used to pray to him during the solar term from early to mid-March. However, people in northern China don't hear thunder during the same solar term. It is still too cold in northern China in early to mid-March for thunder to appear. Despite regional differences, many Chinese people eat freshwater mandarin fish during the solar term from early to mid-March because they remember a famous quote from a classical Chinese poem that goes, "Blooming peach trees line the flowing stream in which mandarin fish plump up in large supply. Freshwater mandarin fish tastes particularly delicious during the peach blossom season." Peach blossoms are the first of the 3 flower species that begin blooming during the solar term from early to mid-March in China. The second is Carya japonica, and the third is climbing roses, which look especially breathtaking when they climb up the walls of a classical garden in Suzhou, a historic city near Shanghai. In the meantime, apricot blossoms, which started blooming during the previous solar term, are still in full bloom. Just like apricot blossoms, peach blossoms frequently appear in Chinese poetry, but peach blossoms are less associated with misty rain or subtle emotions, but more connected with romance and even marriage in Chinese culture. As depicted in an anonymous poem dating back thousands of years, peach blossom season was the most popular time of year for weddings in ancient China. The English translation of this 3,000-year-old poem is in another video of this channel. It's titled, "The Pulchritudinous Peach Tree." Peach trees will stay in bloom and will be accompanied by more flower species during the next solar term, which will be featured in the next video. Please stay tuned. In the meantime, let's welcome the return of butterflies.